Hi guys, welcome back to our playthrough of Alan Wake. We are going into a probably safe mill in the middle of the woods.
You know?
Oh, actually, wait, not safe. Not safe.
Oh.
Yeah, really not safe. Yeah, Alan Wake actually isn't a video game. Alan Wake is a momentum simulator. You saw that?
My great-grandfather got killed at a mill.
Was he also running away from shadow zombies in the woods?
No, I'm pretty sure he was sawed in half.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the appropriate...
There you go.
Oh look, I counterbalance it. Cool.
I'm pretty sure it was my great-grandfather, at least.
I'm not sure what the appropriate way to continue the conversation after... Oh yeah, I had a relative once. Yeah, what happened to him? Oh, he got cut in half. Like, I'm not sure where to go from there.
Well, I don't know exactly if he was cut in half.
Just most of the way in half?
I just know he was killed in a sawmill accident in Wisconsin.
He fell underneath the cheese wheel.
Yes, they were sawing a giant cheese wheel.
At this particular mill, however... Oh, more goop. I don't think we're in this mill for any particular reason other than because it's in the middle of the woods.
I don't see what other types of buildings would be in the forest in Washington.
Yeah, and honestly, if I was just wandering in the woods in the middle of the night, I would actually probably feel safer in an old building than being out in the woods.
Yeah, because you could probably build a fort to defend, at least.
Well, you don't even need to build a fort. You already have a fort.
And you probably have to push that and it's going to break something.
Okay.
But you can't go across, can you?
We can kick.
Well, can you go across?
Go across where?
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That is the go across.
Jump!
Okay. I'll tell you, I don't like jumping with Alan Wake. I'm always concerned that he's going to jump not quite far enough and kill me.
He's in a realistically white guy body. Which means he can't jump.
Oh,
or run. Or do much of anything.
Jumping about 2 feet? Maybe. We'll see how I feel. And I did see that ladder. I was just looking around. You wouldn't want to miss any coffee thermoses. Thermost?
Thermi?
Thermice. That's what you call a hot mouse, by the way. A thermouse.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, and plural is thermice, just like you said. Oh. It appears that the mill that was falling apart earlier is still falling apart. I bet you as soon as I step outside, it's going to crumble behind me. Maybe when I take a few steps farther, it'll crumble behind me.
Oh, because it just goes up top. Alright.
And falls into the river.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. Ooh, the darkness.
Widowmakers.
Be aware of widowmakers. Okay, I'll read that just as soon as we take care of this guy.
That was one of the big guys.
And it looked like he's wearing a motorcycle helmet. The darkness wears her face. Well, as far
if you
as
say so.
Mysterious messages you could see, that's probably one of the more concerning ones. We're gonna meet his wife. She's gonna be evil. I don't think your wife was evil. Ooh, hunting rifle. So it takes up your shotgun slot. Too bad it doesn't have a scope or anything. Can I can climb up here. And manuscript page. And it is actually important that we gather all of them, because remember, the kidnapper specifically asked for them.
Yeah, but some of them you can't get unless you're on, like, the nightmare mode.
Wouldn't that be fun if it wasn't possible to get the real ending of the game unless you played on the hard mode and found every single collectible?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, so the path forward is...
Probably over the barrel.
the enormous gate. Oh, no. It's the ramp. It's the extraordinarily convenient ramp. Plop!
Where are you supposed to make it through the woods to? Also, is that deer up ahead?
Deer?
Oh, nope. Just a sign.
And ominous fog. Which means we're gonna go up there, we're gonna be attacked on all sides. The good thing I've got flares. Oh dear. Okay. If he's not gonna attack me, I'm not gonna attack him. I do wonder how many of these are like people that have gone missing. Because you remember, that was what we saw with the park ranger and with Carl Stuckey.
Carl!
Both of them were real people that vanished.
Right.
So I wonder if these are also
I don't
people
know,
who disappeared into the darkness. Or
as far as I'm concerned, if you live near the woods, you're bound to go missing at some point.
So, in other words, we shouldn't feel at all bad for these people. They ask for it by living in an area with lots of trees.
Absolutely.
So
if I went missing in the woods, I wouldn't be terribly surprised.
I think you'd be pretty surprised if you woke up one morning and it's like, oh wow, I'm missing.
Oh yeah, if I woke up, like, in the middle of the woods.
There's the Lover's Peak.
I would be relatively concerned.
Campgrounds. Oh, we're probably trying to circle back around and get back to the house. Yeah, you wake up and it's like, oh wow, I appear to be...
There goes another tree.
That bear.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Well, yes.
Boss fight
Creepy
time.
logger dude, it certainly is.
Ooh, chainsaw guy.
Hey,
Luckily.
Flare. Yeah.
Yep. There's chainsaw guy. Oh, see the yellow, the orange circle enemies I think are only vulnerable to the focus blast. See, because I'm not getting any controller rumble and the circle doesn't shrink unless... There we go. We'll see how he likes that. The answer is that he doesn't, and it gives me time to reload. Do I get to take his chainsaw?
Probably not.
Because you see, I've got an empty spot that would look great with the chainsaw.
It might be for a knife or something.
Well, that's where the flare gun went when we had it.
Oh. Or it's for the flare gun.
I would say that's likely. It's not worth going off the path for whatever terrible death awaits me. I'm just going to follow the signs.
Because it's right there. So close. You just gotta get up the stairs.
The stairs which are going to collapse. Here? 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 Nope. Alderwood National Park. Yeah, we've wrapped right back around into... Well, we're seeing buildings again. That's a positive.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
I'll tell you, I did not enjoy that movie at all.
The birds?
Yeah. The birds. I thought it was a stupid movie.
Well, I'm sure it was actually scary when it came out.
Okay,
You just have the
say all you want about Hitchcock and his work. That movie was stupid.
When it came out, it was probably transgressive and surprising.
The biggest issue I had was the chick. She gets up in like an attic room where obviously all of the birds are, and she can't figure out how to reopen the door she just shut herself into.
Well, obviously the door's haunted. Also, trailer park. And
To get the car from the locked garage, it would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
I'm
Ooh.
going to get to run over the Taken.
That's gonna be fun.
After I check everywhere for a thermos, of course. Because the game
Surprised there's not some hillbillies coming after you.
any second now. Oh, is this another haunted tire swing? Ooh, bathrooms. Well,
Yeah, they're probably open.
yeah, even though it says closed. Well, Alan Wake strikes me as a perverted type. So into the women's bathroom he goes. Does Alan Wake strike you as a perverted type?
No, but who knows?
Hunting rifle ammo.
It's weird how you fear for the safety of somebody who, like, doesn't really exist. Because when
concerned
the
that he's gonna
flashlight,
die?
when he walks into, like, a dark room, it's like, oh no, you're gonna die. And I realize it doesn't matter because he's just gonna come back.
Oh, look, the doors are closed. We're gonna get sneak attacked.
The garage key had to be...
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh, that one doesn't open. Something's gonna spring out of it when we come back.
See how there's no mirrors?
Well, there weren't any mirrors in the other one. That's probably just because reflection rendering is expensive.
That does what you tell it.
Oh, look, here we go.
Beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies.
So in other words, if you don't tell a good story, you don't get a good ending. You realize that this means that the men in the Elderwood Forest? Elderwood National Park. Elderwood National Park. There we go. I knew it! Men in Elderwood National Park. They watch television in the shower.
Huh.
Women, however, do not.
They might be a little bit more sensible.
Oh, I saw the flashing red lights. I wondered what it was. Okay. Into this car that has been conveniently left on.
It's gonna run you over.
It's going to be a haunted car. It's going to be a park ranger car. Okay. Handy.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Right trigger. There we go. Steering.
Yep, there you go.
Brake and reverse. Hey. Look. You can boost the lights. So that way you can run people over. Deer Festival. Alright. Brightfalls.com. You know,
I wonder what happens if you type in brightfalls.com.
it probably would redirect to the promotional website for the game, which
I kind of want to try it.
I don't know if it's active anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not.
Oh, don't go over the edge.
This truck is a much more
Oh,
effective
jeez.
taken killing weapon than his pistol is. So you just smash, smash, smash everybody. Is that...
That's a roadblock.
I can't smash my way through it. Hey,
I'll tell you, it is kind of creepy, though.
What
Like,
is?
seeing all the Taken come after you.
Oh, we start going and it's like, oh, it looks like this Because obviously the roads are littered with cars and they're filled with people. It's one of those... When I said zombie apocalypse, because I do keep on calling them shadow zombies, it does actually kind of look like some zombie apocalypse-ish thing happened.
I would agree to that.
Because you remember this road. People, abandoned cars. Oh, that's a new abandoned truck. Hey, maybe if I wait long enough, it'll get out of the way.
You might have to get out and walk.
Maybe I'll just drive into it and... Okay. I'll get out and walk. Oh, look, it's a park services vehicle. That's probably not a good sign, but... flare gun, revolver.
Probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Kablooey!
See, they gave me the flare gun because they wanted me to use it.
Well, that's dramatic.
It's just as dramatic as the dodging that we get. So I've got one shot left. I'm going to save it until there's another large group. Haunted tire swing.
It was the kidnapper.
You son
He
of a
called me back.
Where's my wife? Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes.
Ooh, look at all the birds.
You're gonna have to shoot the flare gun at them.
The ghost of Alfred Hitchcock has come back. He's mad at you for all the mean things you said about his movie.
I'm sure he is. Still doesn't take the fact that it sucks.
Barry had talked about...
Hey, birds, get out of here.
They're eating at the power.
Save Barry from the birds.
Does that say the darkness is coming?
Where?
On the wall. Right in front of you.
Ah, the darkness controls the Taken. Well, that's pretty obvious. The Taken are covered in darkness. Oh, remember though, I do still have a bunch of flares.
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Pretty sure birds are always weird.
Yeah, birds are usually weird. See, defeat the birds. Hey. Birds. Yeah, I don't like you. Okay, so it looks like entire clusters of birds share one health bar. Also, the flares are less effective against birds than they are against humans. Oh, that's right, because he's used to New York pigeons.
Oh, jeez.
So he told the kidnapper that he was going to need a week.
Right, and he gave him
So,
2 days.
do you think that that was just us trying to buy time?
Yeah.
Or do you think that we're just
Well,
going
I
to
don't
try and
think-
find the missing pages?
You know, I don't think you legitimately know.
Well, of course I don't know. But how do you think it's going to work out in the game? Do you think we're going to end up hunting them down, or do you think we're going to need the missing pages? We're actually going to find the missing pages. See, the birds always come from not the direction I'm looking. You know what?
Hey!
I
That was
totally
handy.
forgot about that. I was... Hey, birds.
I would, yeah, wait until they...
Yeah, so how do you think it's going to work out in the game? Do you think we're going to find the pages and then go to the kidnapper, or do you think we're just going to go there and
Open the door now. They're gone.
try and save our wife by going commando on them?
Al,
I think you're just gonna try writing the end.
Because, you know, kidnappers are often intimidated by people not wearing underwear.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
You know, you could just write the end on one page and say, yep, here's the ending.
For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche. A tool to use in writing fiction.
But now, it's real.
For real. And I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Is this the end of the chapter? I feel like it is.
It will be once we find out what Barry's doing.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Hey. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear
Diner.
Good girl.
Something happened to Rose.
Okay, yes, I believe this is going to be the
end of the chapter.
The end of the chapter, and because there are copyright issues with the end songs, we're just gonna kind of keep talking
We're
and
going
try
to la over the
try
end of it.
to
Yep, here we go. Okay.
Try to skip it as fast as we can
Make noise.
to avoid whatever it is that they don't like it that we're
Copyright
doing.
claim. Yep,
Yeah,
stop
so
it.
skip it.
Okay, there we go.
Awesome.
Good.
Sorry about that, guys. Had to skip it.
Please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry. They'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
That lamp's gonna come back for revenge.
That's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Well, it doesn't really matter if Rose has been taken over if she actually has our pages, right?
Unless she doesn't.
I don't know. She's
Well, we'll find out.
Told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
Nightingale.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, so he's a bad guy.
Sheriff. Let's make...
There's no way that the government showed up to help me.
Yeah, no.
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays his...
Okay, so Randolph, you seem nice, but I don't...
All sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives.
Okay, as soon as he shows me to the trailer, we're gonna double back and look around. There's undoubtedly things hidden here.
Oh, absolutely. Since you could get out of the car in the last episode, I've got a feeling there was stuff hidden around everywhere.
Good fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Well, if there's other areas where we are in a car, it would do well to keep that in mind.
Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote.
Oh, that's the guy with the books in the crate.
Yeah, the books on the island.
Yeah.
Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah.
That sounds like Crater Lake
There in the morning.
in Oregon.
And that's probably not a coincidence since it's based on the area.
We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Okay, and that is her trailer, I'm sure. Or is her trailer even farther back?
No, that's probably just her trailer.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if the gate closes behind us.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
That's fascinating, Barry. But I'm gonna look around. Because Randolph is obviously waiting for me. Which means this is the ideal time for me to... Ah, coffee thermos. See, already the trip was worth it.
If it's supposed to take place in Washington, though, I guess I don't understand because obviously Crater Lake's in Oregon.
Well, right, but Pacific Northwest. They probably
Just
looked
took
up things that
bits
the
and
Pacific
pieces.
Northwest was known for and just merged it all into one area. So that way they could have as many interesting things as possible happen in the same area. Because who's going to let a little thing like geography get in the way of having all of the interesting things happen to the main character?
I'm surprised they haven't ran into something. I realize they've mentioned Mount St. Helens, but I'm actually kind of surprised they haven't said anything about Mount Rainier.
Well, what does Mount Rainier do that is... Mount St. Helens exploded.
Well, it's the tallest mountain in the contiguous?
Contiguous?
Yeah, that
Contiguous?
one.
Yeah.
The United States. I believe it's the tallest one.
Well, either way, it didn't
But
explode.
it could explode and kill everybody.
Maybe that's how the game ends. Oh, Alice, I finally found you.
Mountain explodes.
What's that rumbling noise in the background? It doesn't matter, we have each other. Screen flashes to white.
I realize this isn't, like, relevant to the plot or anything, but it was pretty interesting. Mount Rainier is actually, like, a decade volcano.
What does that mean?
It's
also,
one of
Randy's dogs.
the most deadly volcanoes in the world. Like, has potential to kill hundreds of thousands of people.
We should probably move farther away from it then.
I think we're pretty safe where we are, actually. It's mostly the lahars in the river that would kill everybody that lives along the rivers and at the base of the mountain.
We live within sight of the mountain.
Well, yes, but...
I'm just saying that if we were outside just walking around and the mountain exploded,
we
we'd
would
feel pretty bad
probably
about it.
be fine. The ash obviously wouldn't be good to breathe, but as far as dangers from a exploding volcano, we're pretty far out of the way of rivers.
Famous last words. Mount St. Helens only halfway blew up. What are you going to do if Mount Rainier blows all the way up?
I don't think it's possible for it to blow all the way up.
Everybody
really.
knows that mountains are solid pyramids made out of explosives.
What you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
That was unnecessarily antagonistic sounding.
Yeah.
Pal. We're just here to talk to this young lady who's got an interest in my writer friend. None of your business what we do in her trailer.
I almost hope the game ends with the mountain exploding. Because it's on par with the danger of Mount Vesuvius. Yeah.
So you want him to find his wife and then die?
It would be fun. Come on.
Or would you
A
want him
mountain
to die
explode?
before he finds his wife? Oh, look. There's a
Thermos.
coffee thermos in there. Oh, good.
I think you might be an addict.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Don't mind that all of the lights are
so
off.
creepy.
Hey, this is really good.
Of course,
This
she works at a
poisoned
diner.
coffee is really good.
My manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al. Al, what's...
I'm feeling kind of like passing out here.
Barry! What?
Oh, he drank it too.
What are these weird grits in my coffee? Is that a plot device? You normally strain those out.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
Oh, it's the friendly light. Cool.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started.
Is it the friendly light?
It was at the beginning.
Turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Yeah, turn the light on.
Oh, look.
To work, boy.
Where are you in the bedroom?
Yeah. Oh, that's not a good sign. We go to a girl's house, we black out, we wake up in her bedroom.
Hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Oh, look.
I can't tell
We're on TV.
Dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
Okay, Barbara Jagger.
I can save Alice this way. She knows more.
That's the old lady, yeah.
Yes, but who was the other Jagger named?
Place. She's worked with another.
I don't...
Remember? Because it was Thomas Zane, and
The story seems to be.
there was another girl, somebody Jagger.
I think that was her.
I'm getting close. I can feel it.
The lady that drowned in the lake.
I think that was her. Okay, so we are in a pink room.
Oh,
with
that's
a...
creepy.
I feel very comfortable next to a shrine dedicated to my success, and she's got all of my books, too. It's nice to have fans. So I'm just going to stay right here, where I'm appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.